This video is sponsored by Audible. I still had some of these squares left over from my red diamond jewelry box, and I figured it was time to use them. I picked up a sheet of this premium bamboo plywood that I've wanted to try for a while. It's pricey stuff, but I plan on making several things that I can sell on my website to offset the cost. My shop is too small to cut a full-size sheet of plywood on the table saw, so I usually break them down in the driveway and then move inside for the smaller cuts. The reason I wanted to use this plywood is because of the high-quality core, which leaves an edge that's nice enough to expose without covering. I prepared a small scrap of quilted maple for a little accent piece to go along with the Jatoba squares that I already had. I'm using the same technique that I used for my red diamond jewelry box. This is just self-adhesive contact paper, also known as shelf liner, from the hardware store, and I'm just securing it to my bench with the sticky side up. And then I just stick the pieces down. I almost ran out of squares, but I was able to cut a few in half to fit around the edges. A vacuum press makes veneering very convenient. But if you don't have one, just realize that you can always do the same thing by clamping your veneers between two pieces of wood. Audible is the leading provider of audiobooks and spoken word entertainment all in one place. You can listen to thousands of titles like bestsellers, business, motivation, podcasts, fitness and wellness, comedy, and exclusive Audible originals you won't find anywhere else. With an Audible membership, you can download titles and listen offline anytime, anywhere. The app is free and can be downloaded on any smartphone or tablet. You can even listen across devices without losing your spot. Included in your membership will be full access to the Plus catalog, but you'll also get 1 credit every month, good for any title from the premium selection. Lately, I've been listening to Every Tool's a Hammer by Adam Savage, co-host of Mythbusters and champion of the Maker Movement. His book is an inspirational story about his life and empowers people young and old to find their creative side and run with it. I love how Savage describes his book as, quote, a permission slip to grab hold of the things that interest you, to dive deeper, and to see where they lead you. Audible is your playlist for life. New members can always try the first 30 days for free. Visit audible.com/Blake Weber or text Blake Weber to 500-500 and start your listening experience today. I let the glue fully cure overnight and then run it through my drum sander. I know I could use my CNC machine, but I wanted to show you a quick and easy way to make router templates with just a few scraps of plywood. For a one-off project like this, sometimes it's actually faster doing it this way than programming and setting up the CNC. This is just double-sided carpet tape. I'm using a spacer as I stick them down because I actually don't want the clock movement to fit too tightly. I had to adjust the first one to close the gap that was created by the spacer. This router bit with a bearing will just follow my template. I hang it over the edge to set the depth of the router bit, but I'll make my cut in at least 2 passes. A small roundover bit will smooth the edges. There are lots of ways to cut a circle, but I figured this time I'd just let the robot do it for me. And then I beveled the edges on my router table with a 60-degree router bit. I'm just using sanding sealer on the face to fill the open pores of the Jatoba wood. And the final finish is several coats of wipe-on satin polyurethane. A huge thank you to all of my supporters on Patreon for encouraging me to go out into the shop late at night after the kids are in bed and produce these videos. If you want to join the club, get access to my SketchUp files, t-shirts, stickers, and other merchandise, or see your name at the end of these videos, just find me on Patreon. See you later.